2, 1, go!
Hi, hello and welcome to the 2-litre turbocharged 300 horsepower club. So today with us we have three very exciting cars, one from the east, one from the west and one from outer space. And besides these three cars, I also have two very excited colleagues. This fella has been trying to cover macho, but inside has been jumping for joy. He has been smiling since last night. So bro, please tell us more about your overpriced Honda.
Okay, first of all, red badge, big wing. Okay, that's why it's more expensive. 2-litre turbocharged, front wheel drive, 6-speed manual. About 320 horsepower, which I think is more than yours.
That one later we'll talk.
Okay,
thank you.
Yeah.
The west.
One word, 4-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive.
With the engine in the wrong place.
But still, you know, for 350,000, 320,000, and how much is yours?
530,000. Wait. You see the Kuda?
Okay, and
the Kuda is 200k, bro.
How much horsepower do you have?
300 only.
306, 320.
So you have the least, most expensive car and the least powerful car.
But I believe that it's the most fun to drive lah. You know what? We can go on until the cows come home, but it's okay. Enough of our banters. Let's see what the cars can do. Jom.
It's very orange.
Orange, ah?
It's like pinkish,
orange, pink, or
Pink
purple.
would have been a nicer
Orange,
colour.
pink
bro.
or purple.
pink,
A Porsche is a Porsche. This is an overpriced Honda, and this,
It's a must.
you know what? Let the car do the talking. Jom.
So these guys think that their dog's This is where the A35 will shine.
I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, baby! Whoa! Woohoo!
Honda is for you. 6,000 change. 6,005 change. 103, 116, 129. Woo! That's what it's all about, lad. That's what it's all about.
Mercedes-Benz A35. What is there not to like? Probably that.
It's what I think of the Civic Type R, and why would I pick it over the other two brilliant cars that we have? It's because this car celebrates driving.
The Porsche Cayman. Out of the three, I think it's safe to say that this is the only true blue sports car. I mean, the A35 sedan still feels like a family sedan.
Come on lah. How can these two think they've got the better car? In the drag race, this car won.
It's fast, yes, but there's no drama.
Fuel efficiency, comfort, I think this car wins. What's there not to like about the A35? It's comfortable, it can take corners really nicely thanks to its 4MATIC 4-wheel drive system, and I can ferry my family around when I need to.
Quite boring. Civic Type R, yes, it has stick shift, bucket seats and all that, but still a Civic. Feels a lot like a Civic.
It's not always about the numbers. Yes, that's a big part of it, but it's not everything. When I get into this car, it's an experience. Every input comes back with feedback. You know, the car is telling you what it wants, what it needs, what you're doing to it, and there's a sense of purity because not all of that input goes through or comes back through an ECU.
On the weekends, it can join the 300 horsepower club. On the weekdays, it can join the 100 power horse club and just go from A to B to the office, to the groceries, to the everywhere.
It sits the lowest. It has a boxer engine, which means that the center of gravity is low. It's also the car that sounds the best. Even in normal mode, it sounds so nice. When you put in Sports or Sports Plus and you rev, and if there's someone walking nearby wearing short skirts, car will go flying. That's how garage it sound. Best sounding car, best driving one, without a doubt.
I don't want a computer deciding how I want to drive. I want to drive the way I want to drive.
It may not be as practical as the other two, but this is a true blue sports car. It's not about practicality. It's all about fun and exhilarating drive, and it delivers, hands down.
So what's there not to like? Yeah, the infotainment system is a bit iffy and you need to get used to it, but once you're there, you'll be navigate around pretty easily. So I think I made a really good choice here, and I think this is the best car out of the three.
It's not all about the numbers for me, it's the experience. And as far as that's concerned, this takes the cake any day. This is what it's all about, bro.
Muluyam, baby! Muluyam! This is where the Porsche Cayman just comes to life. It's as sharp as a parang from Klang. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yes! Come on, baby!
Everything. Feel everything. Whew. That was worth it. If I had one of those Apple watches, you could literally, I could really tell you what my BPM is right now. Holy cow, I love this car.
Okay, so we are now in Kuala Kubu Baru, beside the popular dam. So we just took all three cars on a very engaging and ambitious drive on this lovely day. So how was the drive, bro? Not bad, huh?
Lipas kudong, bro. It just goes when you see a corner, it just this thing just wants to attack.
Mr. Kawamacho?
Well, I just like the 4matic, makes a stupid driver like me safe. Yeah.
And of course we have the Porsche, which is the best looking car, the best driving car, and the best
Most
sounding
expensive
car.
Most orange
No, bro, we already
car.
talked about the CUDA. Okay, the CUDA is why it costs more. Okay, anyways, the moral of the story here is that we do not have a winner. This is not about which car is better, because every car is brilliant in its own way. The Civic Type R,
One eternity later.
And
okay, I understand.
real men, I appreciate
Mr.
real men use three pedals. What's that?
Cool. Honda, Honda. Okay, cool. How?
Whilst his blood pressure was probably high, mine was probably low because it was just relaxing, even at fast speeds.
He was listening to rap music on the way.
Yeah, exactly, man. The sound system was awesome.
Oh, the sound system is beautiful in this thing. The interior is top notch.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
you gotta give it that.
Absolutely.
And as for the best looking, best driving, best sounding car, I mean, among all three, like the Civic Type R has the space, manual shift, engaging drive, whatever, blah blah. And then you have if you want a car with composure, then the A-class, whatever it is, A35 AMG.
Get it right, okay.
But the Cayman in the middle, it's a true blue sports car. It's not about practicality. You have 2 seats, but as I said, the way it sounds, the way it drives, it feels like an ultra luxurious go-kart. So depending on what you want,
Yeah, I thought we go for Kuda power, not Kuda brand. Huh?
Kuda brand ada, Kuda power ada, semua ada. So yes, depending on what you want and how much money you have in the bank, if you're looking for a 2 litre 300 horsepower car, then these 3 cars will definitely, tickle you in the right places lah. So it all goes back to what you want. All right, ready for one more round?
Let's go, man.
Dude, can we swap?
Yeah.
Okay, what, lateral tamplum or what?
Okay.
Scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, who gets rock?